let's try a normal game and then maybe a summoner's, or obviously summoner's rift, but a ranked one. See what happens. But maybe I'll go back to my OG mid lane, and then perhaps probably like mid first and like top secondary maybe.
A wolf has no mercy.
Oh, whoops. I didn't realize I didn't unmute myself. So I don't know why my webcam's not working, but I don't really feel like trying to figure it out. No, Press, no. I gave you food, buddy. I gave you food.
Did you miss me?
I demand absolute loyalty from my soldiers. Do not test me.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
You think yourself my equal?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Rid of this thing.
My place in this world, I have earned it, bled for it.
Minions have spawned.
My children are my greatest strength and greatest weakness.
Alright. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I could use a massage. Tell me, are you good with your hands?
And an ignite. Okay.
Soul is strong, but heart is weak. Eno, my son, you were a fool. Blood for blood!
I'll let you get in range of me, little boy.
No enemy or ally will stand in my way. It's as fun as it looks. Have no fight.
Didn't need to flash there, but it's fine.
First blood.
Through cunning, sweat, and steel, I shape my destiny.
Hey, we got this. You don't worry.
A warrior. A mother. There is no difference. To those who underestimate me, I will prove you wrong.
All in the wrist.
Worthless.
Done it through.
I will live to see tomorrow.
Watch it fly.
Fall by my hand. I will never stumble, never break. With precision! There is no greater motivation than grief. You're in my range! I am unrivaled.
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
Like the fox, we watch, listen. And like the wolf, we strike at first opportunity.
Shut down. Killing spree.
Medallas are loyal to our own. Outclass.
Look at it go.
Looking for me?
An enemy has been slain.
Kino strayed too far. Slipped through my fingers like sand. I will not lose my daughter. I take what I am owed.
An ally has been slain.
Watch your head.
My greyhound bites deep! Mercy is foolish. We do what we must to survive. Trust must be earned. You are ever worthy. Your execution!
Well, I can teleport back.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Everything is at my family's loss.
Blood for blood!
Even pawns have a role.
All in the wrist.
With precision! All by my hand. I've fought and won countless battles. You're in my range!
Watch it fly.
I have known death since I was a child. My grandfather made me up. For execution!
Look at it go.
An enemy has been slain.
This ends in
An
ruin!
ally has been slain. Double kill.
Upshot away. Boomerang.
Execution! We earn our peace through conquest. My place in this world, I have earned it. Bled for it. My children are my greatest.
Of course.
You have been slain.
My ancestors. Wrath will be met with wrath. Soul is strong. Only fools flee. Blood for blood! The battlefield is a game won.
Turret plating will soon fall.
My greyhound fights deep! Kino, my son, you were a fool.
Down.
No enemy or ally.
Catching up a
will
little bit
stand
with
in
my
way.
CS. Better, it's fine.
Shut
Through
down.
cunning, sweat, and steel,
An enemy
I
has
hold
been
my
slain.
destiny.
Shut down. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy rampage.
With precision! A warrior, a mother. There is no difference.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
To those who underestimate me, I will prove you wrong. You're in my range. I will live to see tomorrow. The shadow beneath my daughter grows longer. By securing power, I can protect her.
An ally has been slain. An enemy is unstoppable. An ally has been slain.
I will never stumble. Never break.
Ah, fuck.
Crush beneath me. There is no greater motivation.
Watch it fly.
Your execution.
Enemy killing spree. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Their insolence will be repaid in blood. All will be crushed by the full might of the Medagas. I will squash you, bug! My brain out by deep! I am unrivaled.
Oh, he's going on hit. Should probably do armor then.
I take what I am owed.
You're going to love
Rampage.
Alright, hold on.
Watch your step.
Will I get enough for them? I don't know.
Remain set.
Your turret has been
Desperation
destroyed.
is the doorway to oblivion.
Enemy killing spree.
Trust must be earned, but few are ever worthy.
blood for blood.
Enemy godlike.
Boomerang.
Tunnels in your eyes, lava in your veins.
Your turret has been destroyed.
In your heart. Worthless! Kneel! Everything is for my family's legacy. Looking for me?
Watch it fly.
An enemy is legendary. Shut down.
Even pawns have a role.
Killing spree.
Can I spoil the young? This world is unforgiving. I fought and won countless battles.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I have known death since I was a child. My grandfather made sure of it.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Fall by my hand.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Double kill. Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
We earn our peace through conquest.
An ally has been slain.
My place in this world, I have earned it, bled for it. Can't leave children unattended for long. My children are my greatest strength. My greatest weakness. Exeter!
Watch your head.
Shut down.
You have no fight! Kneel before me!
Here comes the Athens.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So is this engine ruined! Blood for blood! Eno, my son, you're a fool.
An ally has been slain.
No enemy or ally will stand in my way. All by my hand.
Slain my ancestors. Rampage. An enemy has been slain.
So yeah, I think I need some magic resist.
Any enemy of mine is an enemy of my family. Through cunning, sweat, and steel, I shape my destiny. A warrior, a mother. There is no difference. Jinx, my daughter wouldn't bring me to heal, so I.
Unstoppable. An enemy has been slain. Dominating.
I will regain control.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Strength deepens with sacrifice, and I have given everything. For those who underestimate you, I will prove you wrong.
Godlike. An enemy has been slain.
I will live to see tomorrow. Your execution! I will never stumble, never break. Blood for blood! Only fools flee.
Legendary. Legendary. Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Your insolence will be repaid in blood. I am unrivaled. My great act by deep!
Kill.
I would set the world ablaze to protect my family.
CS. Oh, look, and then by the end of it, I had more CS. There we go. Yep. Yeah, it was bad duelist, but like, I mean, jeez. That was rough. But not so rough that like we don't, like, you know, we're losing. Okay. Oh, I got another one. Oh, I have this one?
No cure for fools. Painter meets their subject, eye to eye.
Press. Stop begging. Wait, did I not? God damn, I didn't switch it to ranked. Well, I'll get a little refresher practice. know. I did. I did switch it to ring. There we go.
There's no secret to art. Just begin and keep going. That's all we can do.
Clothes are for fuck's sakes. Thank you.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
A single morning changed everything.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Blood, flames, and flowers.
They've been playing a lot of Quay, I guess, but.
Ionia has an underworld, black as ink. I stare into the well, and it stares back.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, I didn't switch my chroma.
No justice, no revenge, only clarity.
Don't need to keep pinging like that, dude.
Shrouded in twilight hues, will you rise again, or set for good, Akali? Your true colors. I'm just a trace of who I was.
Bitch.
People aren't what they say, but what they show. Highlights and shadows.
First blood.
Please focus.
An ally has been slain.
Relive the pain. Relieve the pain.
You have slain an enemy.
And the colors come flooding back. Give me your full attention. I choose kindness until I have no choice. Life flows in currents, twisting, turning. Act on inspiration when it strikes. Everyone's made of contradictions. Nowhere I go, I can't forget where I came from.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
I create, find. Quickly now. Death is no muse. It bleeds the color from everything it touches. My work seeks answers to the most burning questions. A heart bared isn't broken. It's freed. Creativity is limitless, for better or worse. What's
Enemy
heavy
killing spree.
becomes light.
Shut down.
Age.
Calling my shots.
I'll always be a student of the rush, never its master. I keep spiraling down paths I never thought I'd walk.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Double kill. Enemy double kill.
Why can't I paint exactly what I imagine? Moving on means revisiting what was left behind.
An ally has been slain.
At least they'll remember. One breath and brush at a time. Every mark should have meaning.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Emotions are most dangerous when silenced.
An ally has been slain.
Good, evil.
Ah!
Change your view.
An enemy has been slain.
When others fall to pieces, I gather them up.
Ah! Fuck!
Oh, you tried. Gold star.
Oh, I messed that up.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, on my plate!
No one can take the part of me that just wants to live.
An enemy has been slain.
Obsession keeps the mind awake. Open your eyes.
An ally has been slain.
The surreal makes people admit what's real. Nothing's as simple as black and white.
Turret plate will fall soon. Has destroyed. I won't back down. Final sight. Shut down.
From twilight to dusk we're coming. A piece is
An
never
enemy
really
has been
finished,
slain.
just abandoned.
Double kill.
Follow the river. The sky isn't blue. The grass isn't green. Nature stirs in hues I can't name. Peace of mind is a journey where you hold every shade of yourself up to the light. Art is empty without empathy.
Sure, let's get another rose.
No justice, no revenge, only clarity. I'm just a trace of
An
who I
ally
was.
has been slain.
Bless everything. Still so
Your
lost.
team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
What legacy will I leave? What'll survive of me?
Guess we're not gonna care about that.
Turret has been destroyed.
Already gone.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Life has to be
An
valued.
enemy has been
No
slain.
seconds wasted. Time is ripped away too quickly.
An ally has been slain.
People aren't what they say, but what they show.
I won't back down.
You have slain an enemy.
You shape what I make. Relieve the pain.
was not good. I probably didn't need to fucking die there, but whatever.
Out of the ashes, into the fire.
Fuck. They get it. That's fine.
An ally has been slain.
Flow. Moving water. Life flows in currents. Twisting.
I fucking tried.
Turning. Act on inspiration. Strikes.
An enemy has been slain.
Enough for now. I'll refine the details later.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Form the outline. Everyone's made of contradictions.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
My work seeks answers for the most burning questions. Watch closely.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Ah.
Step by step. Steady your hand.
Enemy killing spree. Shut down. Enemy double kill.
The heart's bare isn't broken. It's freed. Follow the river. The final fight! No matter where I go, I can't forget where I came from. Creativity is limitless, for better or worse.
Ah, I forgot fucking Parasite.
Killing spree.
Koyan is so far from me now. An island of sand, blotted with ash.
Shut down. Enemy has been slain.
something beautiful in your memory. Always be a student of the rush, never its master. I create the quiet that I can't find. I keep spiraling down paths I never thought I'd walk.
Why did it do that? It wasn't even showing anything was loaded. It's done that twice now.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Loss.
An ally has been slain.
At least they'll remember how I've been feeling. Again.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Double kill. An ally has been slain.
And the colors come flooding back.
An ally has been slain.
One breath and brush at a time. Every mark should have meaning. Emotions are most dangerous when silenced. Be my canvas.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Good, evil. The line blurs. Keep still.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Moving waters. I'm still
You have been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Nice.
No one can take the part of me that just wants to live. You can't weather the pain. When others fall to pieces, gather them. Step by step.
Enemy killing spree. Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
There's a side of me I need to understand. The side left alone. The side in the dark. Obsession keeps the mind awake. Stay.
Shooting stars! An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Out of the ashes.
Fuck's
Into
sakes.
the fire. The surreal makes people admit what's real. It'd be enough for my art to save a single person. Maybe just myself.
No, we don't.
Your true colors. A single morning changed everything. Blood, flames,
We haven't yet, so.
nothing's as simple as black and white. Art is empty without empathy. Moving on means revisiting
Fucking muting you,
what was
dude.
left behind.
Rampage.
No. Mute your fucking pings, too.
No justice, no revenge, only clarity.
Unstoppable. An enemy has been slain.
The piece is never really finished. Flow.
Your inhibitor has respawned.
People aren't what they say, but what they show. Enough for now. I'll refine the details later. Relive the pain. Relieve the pain.
An ally has been slain.
No matter where I go, I can't forget where I came from. as ink. I stare into the well, and it stares back. I choose kindness until I have no choice.
Time to go.
Life flows in currents, twisting, turning. Act on inspiration when it strikes. Everyone's made of contradictions. I create the quiet that I can't find. My work seeks answers for the most burning questions.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Rampage. You have slain a enemy. Double kill. Ace.
Through the line. Please focus. Refuge. Moving on means revisiting what was left behind.
Oh, he did.
Death is no muse. It bleeds the color from everything it touches. Give me your full attention.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Shelter.
Oh. Hello. Oh. Hey, where are you? Hello. Thanks for the follow. Your content rocks. Bringing friends next time. Let's connect on Discord. Thank you. I mean, I'm flattered, really. I mean, you can see my. Oh wait, no, you can't. Well, my Discord is my game tag, but without the TV in a lowercase. Oh. Well, I'll pop in just in case. Shippity. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh, I got mid. Interesting.
No cure for fools.
Nice. Do I want to... Yeah.
It seems as if my absence has left you doubting my abilities. I'll resolve that misconception.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn.
The arcane is at my fingertips. What is it that you hope to accomplish?
Minions have spawned.
Leadership requires one to learn quickly and confidently.
Let loose the flame!
Ah.
Bearing and any worthwhile venture involves risk.
Endure!
The wolf, the fox, both necessary, both unrelenting. Fear me!
An enemy has been
I
slain.
think he flashed.
Catch this! I cannot be undone.
I ally has been slain.
Assess the surroundings. Anticipate any outcome.
You have slain an enemy.
I mean, let's try without building the tier.
To think these gifts were hidden within me. The lives I could have saved.
Fear this.
And go!
Still warming up.
Let loose the flame!
You're in my way. Things were so much simpler on the council. I protect my own.
An ally has been slain.
Fear me! Any desire can be exploited.
Enemy killing spree.
Only trust those who've earned it. Unnecessary maneuver. Just a moment. I require additional resources.
Ally has been slain.
Inaction invites regret.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
I choose to forgive whenever possible.
Enemy rampage.
With each obstacle I overcome, I leave behind a chasm of uncertainty.
There it is.
See through deception.
An enemy is An ally has been slain.
To blend in, we shed authenticity. trivial answer. For so long, I wanted to regain my family's respect, but I wasn't prepared for what it would cost me. Impress me. Compassion does not beget weakness. I should have been there for you. Illuminate lies! I'm no longer bound by her standards.
Yeah, with my whole 2 minions game.
A true leader is secure.
An enemy is dominating.
Hola.
An ally has
Hello.
been slain.
Steady is
Rampage.
Am I on your stream? Like, can they hear me or
You
no?
are right now.
Okay, just check the text I sent you then.
constant use of my magic
Okay.
is beginning to take a toll.
Oh,
A brief break should do the job.
so how's Lee going?
It's going. Oh wait, hold on. I need to buy this and that. Good. I won the rank game,
Nice.
and although I mean, it was a little bit silly, but yeah,
Everything I
we won it.
accomplished in Piltover
And then
means
yeah, so now
little
I'm
in
playing
lives of
Mel
others.
mid lane.
Nice.
But then
But I know you wanted to talk about my campaign. That's
well,
why
yeah, I
wanted
was just
to talk.
curious if, like, I mean, because I was like, if you hadn't thought of it or whatever, because I know, like, you'd like to have certain things prepared, and it's not like, you know, you do want to have, like, the improv stuff, but for some things, it's like, okay, like, you know,
Now that I've returned
you
to my
might
family,
want it, like, prepared or whatever, so, I mean, not that it's anything happening, you know, soon, like that one thing anyway, and also at the same time, like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to, like, you know, share with you some of my writing stuff and then have you feel like you know, change something or whatever. So, like, because I want to, you know, it still be your
I'm
story.
the type of PM that if my players give me something better than what I've had thought up, I might change things.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, and that's totally fine, because, like, you know, it's a whole, like, group effort and stuff, right? But it's like, I don't want you to feel like, you know, whatever. And then also, too, because sometimes things might
bother someone else.
seem better in certain ways, but, like, if there's more of a story that, you know, you're planning on telling,
I mean, it's not just
that
my
it leads
story,
to something
it's our
else.
story.
Well, I know it is, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah, but I'm also trying to say it's okay and I want to hear it.
okay.
That's part
Like,
of
do
the
you want me
reason I
to,
wanted to talk.
do you want me to, like, read you the thing? Because it gets real silly, but it's real cute.
Whenever you want to.
Oh, wait. Are they in the fucking jungle over here? Let me see. Oh, there they are. What are you doing, buddy?
Lies are wrapped in
Double
truth.
kill.
Like, the enemy team Banbriar. That's not what I call taking it slow, but I stole one, grub. Like, going in there at like fucking quarter hit points, trying to do stuff, and how many times has he died already? Like 5 times. It's like, chill, buddy, just farm a bit. It's fine, we're fine, everything's fine. Just like, in between that
Play
and
the
then
game for fun.
top lane has died, you know, 6 times. Like, yeah, like for sure. But it's like, you know, it can't possibly be fun, like, not getting to play most of the game because you keep dying. But yeah, do you want me to, like, read the
that's
thing
fair.
to you, or do you want me to, oh wait, did I tell you about, wait, the Jasper's parents thing? I can't remember if I said that.
Yeah, I saw that message. That was part of the reason I want.
Oh, yeah. Because when I was writing the thing, so basically one of the things that happens is that, like, Jasper's, like, I don't know, cleaning dishes or something in the kitchen or whatever, and then his parents are, like, you know, having an afternoon tea or something, and then they see us, like, arrive. And then, like, you know, Revy and Nymphalia are, like, whatever, just, like, you know, sort of, like, hanging back a little bit, like, giving Micah his space, whatever, but he's, like, trying to, like, think of, like, what to say or whatever, this or that, to, like, knock on the door or whatever, but he's like, I don't know, and then he keeps turning around, and they're like, no, like, go do it. And then the parents, like, see out the window, but they're, like, sneaky about it, and, like, the mom, like, sort of, like, opens the curtain and goes, like, oh, and then, like, the father comes over, and she's like, oh, like, he's quite handsome, and then the father goes, like, quite. And then, so, like, it's in that. And then there's this other funny moment at the end of the thing, where, like, you know how I was saying, like, I still, you know, things might still, like, end up differently or whatever sometimes, but I still have a feeling that no matter what Micah thinks, he's probably just gonna, like, forget about everything, and then just, like, say hi, like, when, you know, they get there, and then eventually, like, he's, like, you know, taking forever to, like, open the door, but then, like, I think the mom goes over to, like, the kitchen, and, like, tells Jasper that, like, oh, there's someone at the door for him, and then at first he's, like, a little bit panicked, because he thinks that, like, oh, it's, like, you know, people looking for him or whatever and stuff, like this and that.
Yeah, but the parents also know that, like, it's like, they wouldn't really say someone's at the door for you unless it was a safe thing, because they've been hiding him.
Yeah, well, yeah, so at first, like, I mean, like, yeah. That was a solid fucking flash kill. Let's fucking go. I probably don't have enough minions for this. And so, yeah, so eventually I think, like, the mom goes to the kitchen and then, like, tells Jasper, but then he's sort of like, he's like, at first he's like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, you wouldn't be telling me this? And then he's like, oh, wait, what? And then sort of, like, it's like, he's like, because he's, like, got, like, an apron on or whatever or something, and he was, like, cleaning the dishes and shit, and, then he, like, asks his mom, like, oh, how he looks or something, and then she, like, you know,
Did Discord cut out,
no,
or you
no.
went quiet for a sec?
no, yeah, if I do that, it's because there was, like, a, you know, a fight thing happening, and so...
No worries, that's why I just wanted
Yeah.
to confirm.
So yeah, so the mom goes in, yeah, and then Jasper's like, oh, like, you know, how do I look, whatever, because he's like, worried, because, you know, they had, like, a rough sort of idea of, you know, time, but, like, given, like, weather or this or that, like, they didn't really know, like, specifically when, they were all gonna get there.
Alright.
Stand against them.
Excuse me.
Yes, I killed her again, but she tried to turret dive me, but she died. Ha 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 ha! Bitch!
Nice. Always fun when you get the counter on somebody like that.
Yeah, it's not even, like, my laner that one, but I killed her twice. But, like, I sort of, technically, I flashed turret though for a second, cast an ability, and then got the fuck out. And then, oh, I should've got first aid word, whatever. And then, shit.
Oh, why is that so radioactive?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
And then yeah, so he's like, oh, like, you know, how do I look? And then the mom's like, you know, like goes like unties the apron or whatever, like tucks in his shirt or something again, because like, you know, I'm sort of like thinking that like he would have maybe made lunch or something, and he's like, you know, cleaning up and stuff and this and that, because like he's fucking bored out of his mind, like, you know, being stuck in the house and stuff, right? And then so she like tucks in his shirt, whatever, then like puts her hands on her shoulder, and then like has this sweet little moment where she's like, oh, like, you know, like handsome, like you're like, you know, my beautiful son, like, you know, handsome of course and whatever, and it's like, and I'm sure he'll agree. And then so he's like, you know, kind of like nervous or whatever, but then goes to the door.
Sing the pillars of heaven.
Okay, this is
It's
an
interesting
this is an
thought
active
process,
few
and I see
minutes.
where you're going with it.
Yeah, and then so Jasper gets to the door, and then he basically opens the door like as
I'm
Micah.
gonna.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with it, and it is an interesting concept that I can see you going for. I will cut you off just purely because I think I have something planned, and it's along the same part, but not quite the same, and I think you'll find it funny.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and that's why, because like, you know, like when I do like my writing or whatever, I was like, just, you know, I've been sort of like really weirdly fixated on like that, you know, probably because also like Micah would probably be also like fixated.
Like, I have no issue with that, and like, don't get me wrong, the whole like the first one you sent me is most definitely canon, but every now and then I might be like, I can see it, but I might go a different way.
Yeah, and I could still like share with you like the thing I wrote to you just for like funsies and stuff. But what was it? I think like Micah goes to, you know, has his hand like hovering over the door. He's like gonna like knock on the door. And then sorry, Jasper opens the door, but then like, you know, like Micah sees the door open and like, you know, I don't know. I'll just, do you want me to just read it to you after I'm done this game?
Still loves that.
Yeah, of course.
Because I'm basically telling you how the whole thing goes, but like I don't want to like spoil like the ending part because I did a funny. It was pretty funny.
But have I ever told you the time where like we were playing and like they're like, I want to teach them Dwarvish by playing I Spy, and it's like I Spy Rock, me looking down at the stat block for the Frost Giant. I'm like, fuck it, you do now. Basically, like, part of the Frost Giant stat block is, like, part of their stat block is... I'm trying to think of wording. Like, part of that stat block is very much the whole thing of... why is my words failing me today? Like, part of its stat block is very much... Hey, look, you end up with the Frost Giant, they can throw boulders. So my friend group being like, I Spy a Rock, it was just funny because I'm like, you fucking do now.
Wait, what was it? Like you don't what? Like have a rock? What was it?
They were like playing, like trying to teach each other languages by playing I Spy.
Okay.
And it was like, I spy a rock! And I look down at the stat block because they can throw rocks. I'm like, you do now.
Okay, so they were just making stuff up and you were like, okay, sure.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but my words just weren't working there.
No, it's okay. And then yeah, like I sort of like my focus cut out. Why would you ping for help and then fucking go do something else, bruh? Bitch. It's fine. I'm not looking enough for that.
Okay. I get that like power fists count as blunt, but what?
Drown in holy fire!
Might get enough. Just take a few seconds. Give me the fucking stuff. There we go. And that. Oh wait. Ah, damn it.
Lies may seed hope in the naive, but they erode the roots of those who plant them.
Like, do those go by?
Where'd you go, Viego? Fuck's sake.
Things are so much simpler on the
An enemy
council.
has been
I don't know why they started it without our jungler there,
An
but whatever.
ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
Oh my goodness.
Enemy triple kill.
Jesus.
Okay, so they go by Iron Fist damage.
I cannot be undone.
I played a bunch of Stardew Valley today. And then I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
Josephine was
Yeah. She was helping me because I was like, wait, what? And then it was funny because
just
right after
make
she
sure
mentioned,
you
huh?
never leave home without your hoe.
Just a moment. I require
Well,
additional resources.
I was getting it upgraded. That was the problem. Because I don't usually leave home without any of my tools. But I was getting it upgraded, and so I was like, damn it! I couldn't get the little squigglies on the beach.
Shaped by tainted with
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
you will not define.
Shut down.
Make sure you never leave home without a hoe.
I know. But I like how when she jumped in, she was like, Sexy Greg, what are you doing in my valley? And it was like, Sexy Greg got no hose.
Did you like did you like
Only
Buff
trust
Wizard
those who
and
Yeah. I was like,
Buff Wizard and Goblin Jesus?
Yeah, it was like she just sent me the picture like without context at first, and I was like, it's giving like Lae'zel and Shadowheart, or these two lesbians in Doctor Who, which are like this like
Invite.
The lizard and
the
the
lizard
human.
one, yeah, and the human person, yeah.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. An enemy has been slain.
I
Killing
choose to
spree.
breathe whenever possible.
An enemy has been slain.
No, one of my favorite lines and that I started saying is like,
Has destroyed
when I play Stardew Valley, just make sure you never leave home without your hoe.
Yeah.
See,
But yeah, and it's funny because she keeps forgetting what she named his skeleton bearded dragon. Because I was like, oh, do you want to guess what I named the farm? And his cat. She was like, what, Steve? Something? And I was like, no. And then at one point I just like said Jimmy. I was like, damn it, Jimmy!
you're in
And then I was like, oh, well, there you go.
an ally has
She
been
also didn't have her
slain.
notes on her when she was
I,
looking that up.
no, I know. It was just funny. But yeah, I named it Phoenix Farm just for fun's sake.
to blend in. Reshape.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to make yourself enjoy it.
Yeah.
One of the missions, like, later on, I think it's like in fall, you get the quest board. Which is like the big orders, right? That usually take you about a week to do. And one of them is they want
Weakness.
fresh eggs from your farm. And it's like a lot of fresh eggs, but it'll say, like, when you talk to the person and turn it in, they'll be like, fresh, your farm's name, eggs. I usually name my farm the Goblin Farm, so they're like, goblin eggs. And to me, that just is the funniest shit in the world.
Oh, well, yeah, and I didn't really think about it at first, too, because I was like, oh my god, because now, like, from, like, the letter from my grandfather and stuff, it's like, oh, my dear grandson, Sexy Greg, and I was like, Jesus Christ, what have I done?
Grandpa, no!
I feel conflicted, desperate for something that thinks I'm unfit to lead. Let them waste their time.
It's like, Grandpa, no, you're not allowed to say that.
An enemy has been slain.
Illuminate their lives!
Wait, what the fuck? When did I get an automatic plasma pistol?
Kino, I should have been there for you.
Is the pickaxe one-handed or two-handed? Okay, before I scrap that, I want to find out, is it a one or two-handed? Fuck yeah, let's go mining!
Has destroyed a turret.
Fuck the golf club.
Whoops. I died. It's fine. They're getting sold.
Enemy double kill.
Fuck yeah, let's go mining. Alright. Sorry, I'm doing a melee build. And like, right now all the stuff I have is set to two-handed weapons,
Yeah.
but I want to rock the unarmed weapons because they're much more fun to me.
Yeah. Also, it's funny because like
But because-
I'm almost at the end of like summer, and I just finally like got around to getting Robin to start doing my kitchen, extending my house.
We are dwarfs and we're digging a hole.
So I've
And then
returned.
once I got, oh my god, and then when I did all the summer food in the fucking farm, I was like, oh my god,
Been slain.
I got too much farm now. I'm like exhausting myself and I haven't even finished watering everything. I was like, fuck.
Double kill.
Oh yeah, it gets frustrating.
And then
early
so I
game.
think because I had like sold everything, you know, before the season, wherever this or that, so I didn't really have like food. So I just like I went like I think a few times to like get myself more energy and stuff and to do the things. I went to, you know, the bar to buy some food. I had to get like a salad.
Steady is stagnant.
Everybody loves rabbit feet.
Face yourself.
Rabbit's feet is a universally loved gift if you get the coop with rabbits.
Now that I've returned to my family,
That's a great way to get people to love you, but I always just say look up the wiki. Because it has like in detailed list of how much it costs to build upgrades, how much fuck yeah, I love the pickaxe. Like how much it costs for upgrades, how much it costs for like certain things, when certain things grow. It's always good to have.
reposition.
And then there's me and Josephine, because we're like at such a high point in the game. We have all the star drops, so we have like max energy. We just fucking like deep dive into the mines and like go, fuck yeah, let's go on the hard mode. Because later you get a harder mine.
Okay.
And like, I'm gonna warn you now, once you get the Skull Caverns, do not underestimate them.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Like, whatever you do not underestimate Skull Caverns.
What is that?
So once you beat the basic mine, you get a key, which unlocks the Skull Caverns, which is in the desert, which you have to get the
Okay.
bus fixed to get that. Skull Caverns will fucking break you.
My magic still.
Skull Caverns, early game when you first unlock it, is a fucking slog. Later game when you get better gear, better loot and all that, like, it becomes easy. Like, I literally just go in with stuff that makes more monsters spawn because I get bored.
Yeah, I took the like the wild farm thing, so I got monsters spawning on my farm.
Yeah, wait till you get combat level 10. You'll get serpents that are silent appear on your farm.
Cool. Let's do it.
Serpents
It'll
have
give me
no
more
right to be
excuses to
silent.
pass out and then give Harvey money.
I protect my own.
He's like, "Oh, you better take care of yourself, or you end up in my clinic." I'm like, maybe I want to.
Just give the man his coffee and pickles.
I know. I just started doing pickled things, and I did give him a pickled thing, a pickled fucking I don't know what it was. And then I think I found fucking coffee in a mystery box or something. Like, back the fuck up, people.
An ally has been slain.
Fucking throwing this game, you guys.
Revenge is short-sighted. I cannot submit to its temptations.
No, like, it's a fun game, though. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
I have the farm I'm working on myself. Like, me and Josephine, we went for the normal farm, because that was our first time playing together.
Yeah, that's what we did in like mine and Ben's, and I was like, you know what? Sure.
Josephine on her solo went for the forest farm. And for me on my solo, I went for the beach farm.
Fight on.
Fuck you.
Embrace the cosmos.
I mean, if you insist.
Ah.
Buried with your transgression.
I love that awkward silence when I say something like that.
No, I was more just like typing in a thing. I'm like, why are we throwing this game? I'm like, for fuck's sakes. Like, I mean, to be fair, they were kind of throwing it at the beginning of the game, but then
Has been destroyed.
we had a bit of something, and now we're gonna lose because my team's just fucking silly. Whatever.
I just want to get level 50 so I can become a ghoul. I just want to mutate myself. Is that so much to ask?
Yes.
Like, I just want to be a mutated zombie.
Well, got an S minus. Silliness.
I don't know. I try not to get mad at, like, games anymore, because...
No, I'm not mad at it. I'm
just
just like, you know, I can be a little annoyed. I'm not like tilted, but I'm just like, why are we doing this? Like, what's going on here, buddy? Like, what's happening? Okay.
No, I get it. And, I mean, like,
Are
for
you
me,
ready?
it's just, I try not to take comp games too seriously anymore, because, like...
Hmm.
It stresses me out too much, and I'm like, you know, I can't do that.
Yeah. Okay, ready for me to read the thing that I wrote today? Of the silliness?
Whenever you are.
Okay. Here they all were. Here he was. Micah was standing in front of the door to Jasper's family home, just staring at it. Reddy uttered half a word before Nymphalia shushed him and whispered, "Let him take his time, he'll figure it out." Inside the house was an unaware Jasper putting away clean dishes and his mother and father who had been enjoying some afternoon tea when they noticed the rustling noises. Both of their faces turned serious and they braced themselves for more denial of Jasper's existence. Mrs. Armeria carefully peeked through the curtains and noticed the people outside were in fact not a threat to her son. She signaled to her husband that everything is fine and waved him over to the window. "Should we tell him?" the father whispered. "Not just yet," the mother replied. She was taking note of Micah, as she had only seen him via the crystal visual calls for a moment and had never seen him in person. He was pacing slightly back and forth, up and down the walkway, but only a few paces length. He would turn to the other two, and then they would... Wait, hold on. He would turn to the other two that they could see accompanying him, and they would gesture for him to go on and knock on the door. Micah's shoulders and head sank before he straightened himself up and turned heel towards the door with a mission. Or on a mission, I guess I should say. He's quite handsome, Mrs. Armeria said. Mr. Armeria nodded in agreement. Quite. Then he looked over his shoulder behind him and listened for the noises of Jasper in the kitchen. He wasn't finished yet, so there was still time to observe. Micah had come face to face with the... Silence sounds sketchy. Yeah. I know, yeah. Also, hi. Hi, Fading Colors, how's it going? Micah had come face to face with the front door. Yeah, still time to observe. Yeah, Micah had come face to face with the front door, hand twitching at his side, but not being able to sort out the knocking part just yet. Jasper's parents knew this man and his companions were on their way in at least a week, give or take, other important stops and weather and such, so they had not been given an exact date or time for their arrival. Jasper's soft singing voice was heard as he was singing to himself as he tidied up more of the kitchen, cleaning other dishes and the counters and all that. Mrs. Armeria gestured shh to her husband as she crept away from the window towards the kitchen. How's it going in here, Jess? Quite well, Mum. I'm almost finished up. Did you need something? He was curious about her tone of voice and her unusual use of the shortened version of his name. She only used that when she was trying to be sneaky or clever, but what could she be trying to be sneaky or clever about right now? Mrs. Armeria readied her reflexes. There's someone at the door for you. Jasper was washing a plate in the sink, not fully grasping what she meant. What do you mean there's someone at the... His head shot up, and then he quickly turned towards his mother, soapy plate still in hand. You don't mean... Mrs. Armeria nodded and put out her hands to catch the plate and cloth that would have very likely have been dropped from his hands had she been more shocking about it. He turned around multiple times looking for something that he had no idea. Looking for something... Fuck up this sentence. Looking for something that... But he had no idea what he was looking for. Mrs. Armeria placed the plate and cloth into the sink, dried her hands off on a towel, and handed another one to her son, who, in a bit of a shock, took it and dried his hands. While he did that, his mother untied the apron he had been wearing and retucked in his shirt and placed her hands on his shoulders, turned him around to face her. Jasper was blushing and his eyes were blinking fast and darting around. Mrs. Armeria stroked her son's hair with one hand. You look wonderful, son of mine. Beautiful every day. Except she wiped a smudge of food off of his face, spread his lips to check for food still stuck in his teeth, and snapped her fingers as a puff of air swirled through Jasper's hair. She smoothed it down enough for it to look as close to perfect as possible. You look absolutely handsome, and I'm positive you will agree. Jasper put a hand on his mother's shoulder, and then she pulled him into a hug. Thanks, Mum. With a deep breath, Jasper headed for the door. Hand hovering a varying amount of centimeters from the door, Micah heard soft footsteps, and he felt his heart skip a beat. There was a moment of silence before the metal clanking of locks being turned, and the slight squeak of wood being moved from its place that it had been for a while. As the door opened, Micah lowered his eyes and his hand, releasing the near white-knuckled fist he had been holding. Looking down, he saw feet. He had thought about all the things he could say to Jasper in this moment, the odd guilt he felt about kissing him the way he had without prior pretense, and leaving him alone. He thought about all the apologies he wanted to make and other things he wanted to say, but it all vanished from his mind when he looked up and saw Jasper standing in front of him, in the flesh, for real. There was only air separating them now. Micah's eyes darted to and from Jasper as he tried to think of something. Jasper at first seemed uneasy, but then weirdly calm. Jasper hadn't realized how much he had missed the presence of this other elf, his lab partner, and a wave of relief washed over him. When Micah finally locked eyes with Jasper, all he could muster, after a beat of silence, with his mouth agape, was, "Hi." 1 second passed, where they both looked like nothing had happened yet. Then Jasper snickered and smirked as he looked down off to the side a moment before looking back up at Micah's beaming face. Stepped to the threshold, grabbed Micah's shirt with both hands, pulling him towards him and slightly into the house. He stared into his bright golden eyes and replied, "Hi," laughed again, and then brought himself up onto the balls of his feet to close the height distance, and the two of them shared their second ever kiss. Micah, feeling lighter than he had for weeks, forgot about everything else in that moment. His shoulders lowered and he raised his arms to wrap Jasper in an embrace. Jasper's father cleared his throat in their proximity, and they both panicked, pulled away. At least let the boy come into the house properly, and maybe get some privacy before you ravish him. Jasper and Micah blushed and turned away from each other. Mr. Armiria approached the two and placed a hand on Micah's shoulder. Welcome to the Armiria farm, my boy. Thank you, sir. Micah stuttered out and held a hand to shake with Mr. Armiria, but the older elven man pulled Micah into a hug and patted his back in an oddly casual way. He whispered into Micah's ear, "Take a breath." And then, like, that's sort of where I left off, but yeah.
So, I will say, some of that I might steal, but I'm definitely going to change a little bit up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I do like that. It's just there's some parts that I'm going to tweak a bit.
Yeah.
Just because... But one part I really do hope happens, because I know we can't control our allies' characters, but
Yeah.
I really hope that first part happens.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I was trying to feel like with how, you know, Revian and Thalia have been. And, like, I think,
No, and it's a pretty good
Yeah.
guess of their characters, but, like, it's definitely that thing of, like, I personally hope that part at least happens, because I think that'll be funny.
yeah. Well, there's gonna be, like, other stuff in between that, too, where, I talked to Ben, too, because, like, I also just wanted to think of something or be prepared in case I didn't think of whatever else. But, Micah's gonna be all, like, I think, so, you know, because at first he was a bit coy with the whole thing of, like, being like, oh, well, I mean, do we have to stop everywhere? I mean, we can go, like, wherever. I mean, we could just go over here if you guys want. And then he was sort of, like, a bit, and then he got to a little bit, like, well, because, I mean, he does still logically not want us to stay in, like, one place for too long for very important, serious reasons. But then also, too, he's like, well, let's move this along, whatever, for, like, you know, he's got two reasons. Both are very valid. And then so, but he's kind of like, but then using that other reason to, like, carry more of the weight to try and be like, we should just go, like, whatever, let's move on. So he was a little bit do this, and then it's gonna hit him probably tomorrow during tomorrow's session after the thing in the monster town, where he's gonna realize that all of the rooms on the airship are accounted for. You know, there's no extra rooms, and, like, the beds and stuff and this and that. And then so he's gonna be, like, having this little, like, panic moment. Oh, well, like, I mean, I don't want to be, like, too, like, seeming too presumptuous and all this, and be like, oh, well, like, you know, I've just come, like, pick you up, and of course, like, you know, you're gonna sleep in my bed, whatever.
Honestly, though, hearing your thought process does help me kind of think things out.
Yeah, and then at least, like, you kind of, like, know where my headspace is for certain stuff, because, again, like, you know, I think it's more, like, for DM, like, you do need to have some, you know, more, you know, background stuff and to prepare some things so that you know what might get, you know, happen. And then, so yeah, so you know, like, it's not like I'm telling you, oh, this is exactly gonna happen, but you know, like, the vibe and the energy that I'm bringing with them, so you can, like, have an idea what to, like, be, you know, prepared for.
And
yeah.
Micah is taller than Jasper, right?
Yeah. Just like a bit, like a few inches or something, like, nothing crazy. But also I think, like, too, because I think, in their house, like, in the house, they probably don't, like, I just picture it, like, you know, like, Canadians are like, they don't wear shoes in the house. And then so that, like, so Jasper maybe wearing slippers or something, you know, in the house while he's, like, cleaning and stuff. He might be wearing slippers or whatever, but he's not wearing, like, shoes. And then Micah there, like, with, like, you know, shoes or boots or whatever on, and then being a little bit taller.
Are you sure that Jasper can handle those few inches?
Oh, well, we'll find out. We'll find out both those, but yeah.
And remind me, it was Micah that kissed Jasper?
Yeah. So when when the people followed, I've, like, written about it or read over it, like, multiple times, so I can refresh your memory. It's, like, seared into my brain.
No, I just needed that little refresher.
Yeah.
I've remembered most of it, it's just that part I couldn't remember.
Yeah, because it was, I think, like, when Micah was gonna go put him in the safe room, and then before he, like, put him in the safe room and closed the door, he kissed him, and then just, like, gently pushed him in the safe room and shut the door and locked it.
No worries, I got some stuff planned, it's just a matter of...
Yeah. And then so I was talking
it out and...
Yeah, and so I was talking to Ben about the thing where I was like, Micah's gonna panic this or that, and I was like, I was telling him about it, and he was actually like being kind of helpful, and I was like, cool. I was like, yeah, because it's like other places that there would go. Like, I mean, was like, you know, like, because he wouldn't want to be seeming too presumptuous. It's like, obviously, like, there is kind of obviously these feelings or something, but they weren't in a committed relationship beforehand. Everything's very stressful. Doesn't want to force, like, you know, rush something or this or that. There's many reasons to, like, not be like, oh, well, we're just doing this because whatever. And it's like, but he wouldn't want to be, like, sleeping, like, you know, on the couches or wherever in the other room, because he wouldn't want to be far from him, because we did get attacked once on the ship, right? And so he would want him to feel safe, especially being on this airship with people he doesn't know. He knows some of the people, but other people he doesn't know. And so he wants him to feel safe, but doesn't want him to feel pressured into whatever and this and that. And so Ben was like, well, what if, like, you know, you give him, like, the bed and then you sleep on the floor? And I was like, why the fuck didn't I think of that? I was like, I've had people do that for me. Like, not people that I ended up, like, getting in a relationship with, but, like, people that were, like, my friends or something. Like, I guess mostly, like, you know, guy friends or whatever. Like, I think when I was living in Hamilton and the year I turned 19, I think, well, because it was the summer before that, I was dating this one guy. And then it was like after that, like the year I turned 19, and then I was still talking to, like, you know, some of his friends or something, because we were, like, you know, friends, they were cool people. And I think, like, he had, like, offered to, you know, like take me out, whatever, sort of like it was kind of like a birthday celebration thing, but like it was around St. Patrick's Day and this and that. Fuck that guy. In the bad way. And so it was him and then this other guy that we, like, all went out to some of, like, the bars down in Hess or whatever. And it was fun. It was a good time. And then we went and, like, stayed over at, like, the one friend's place. And I think, I don't remember if they both stayed over or not, but, well, obviously the one did because it was his room in his, like, parents' house or whatever. But yeah, I think, like he gave me, like, the bed, and then, like, they, like, both slept on the floor, and then, I'm gonna play into this here. Fucking Yorick. God fucking damn it. Sure. We'll do this. We're gonna do Mbessa again.
No mercy.
A wolf has no mercy. Let's go! Let's fuck up some bitches! Yes, those are the runes I want, I think. Sure. Wait, where was I? Oh, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, the room, oh, the people, the stories of people, like, bed and the floor, yeah. And then I think even, like, my other friend, who was actually, like, you know, on the stream, and I said, like, hi to you or whatever at one point. I think there was one time, like, we went out drinking with, like, a coworker, and then I think, like, you know, he sort of, like, I got really fucked up that night, like, unintentionally. Like, that was not the plan. And then, so I think between him and, like, the other friend that we went with, like, they carried me to his apartment, and then they just, like, put me in the bed, and then he went and slept on the couch. Because, like, wanted to make sure, like, they could have, like, we lived close together. I think we were both living downtown at the time. But, like, so could have done that, but it's, like, wanted to make sure, like, I was gonna be alive or whatever, right? So put me in the bed and then went and slept on the couch. And it's, like, you know, like, that's, like, you know, friendly stuff. But then Ben was like, well, why don't you, like, yeah, like, have him offer him the bed, and then, you know, you sleep on the floor with, like, hopes that, like, he'll be like, oh, just, like, come sleep in the bed. And I'm like, well, again, like, I'm trying to not be presumptuous. I mean, that'd be cool, like, yes, but I'm not aggressively hoping for that. And then I was also thinking too.
We'll figure that part out once we get there.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you know, and I'm very much aware that none of that is probably even going to come to pass. Like, Micah will do that, and Josh will be like, no, you idiot, like, whatever. And, like, that's not going to be an issue. But it's just, like, sort of fun to think about, because also in the meantime, that's what Micah's going to be thinking about, right? And so he's going to be overthinking about it. But then I was like, I didn't even think of the fucking floor.
Hey,
God
friend,
damn
are
it.
you still streaming?
What?
Are you
Yeah.
still streaming at this point? Okay.
That's why I didn't say
There
any
was a
names of.
conversation.
That's why I didn't say any names of people. Well, I did say Hess and Hamilton. Whoops, but yeah.
There's a conversation I would like to have with you when you're not streaming. That's why I asked.
Okay. Well, I can play this game and then wait. Who am I against? I'm against. Oh.
Take your time. It's not a big rush. It's just something I wanted to bring up.
God damn it.
Most of you
It's
will
not
die.
even York top lane, it's
Easy
York
sacrifice.
Welcome
mid.
to Summoner's Rift.
Whatever, that's fine.
And it could just be my mind overthinking certain things, but
30
like,
seconds until minions spawn.
still wanted to have a serious conversation with you about
Kino,
something.
Yeah,
my
sure.
son, you were a
And
fool.
depending on how that goes, then I can at least shut my brain up at that point.
Yeah. Oh god, why are things lagging? Self-docs. Yeah. with all the many people that watch my streams all the time. Oh my god, I remember that one time, right? Yeah. I think that one night too, particularly, that was the night that went down in infamy because I had a fucking headache that whole day at work. And then that was the first time I had a headache going into drinking. And then I didn't have a headache after, like, the drinking, like, fixed it. It was like I basically had a hangover from life, and then the alcohol got rid of that. I thought, you always do that. You always think that's my birthday, like, every year. It's not the 29th, it's the 28th.
Pity you will not live long enough to regret this.
Oh god, why's my frames dropping? No, I think the thing with that other person that we worked with was, no, it wasn't in the fucking winter. The funny thing is that with all the times we hung out, we never actually...
I take what I am
Oh,
owed.
yeah, most of the time when we were just, like, hanging out normally. We were just, like, playing video games. Just watch New Girl most of the time, yeah. Or we played what are those games called? What was it, the Telltale games? Those are those ones. I remember playing
Those
those,
are fun games.
because then also,
Telltale
like...
games. I love the first Telltale Borderlands game. Second one's meh.
Well, I'm thinking there's, like, a
has its fun,
Walking Dead one. And then, like, the name
Walking Dead one was
Clementine
pretty
will
good.
always go down in fucking infamy for me. Ah! Why do my frames keep dropping? What the fuck? Back when the first Walking Dead game came out. Yeah,
Any
yeah.
enemy of mine is an enemy of my family.
Oh, bitch.
Blood for blood!
Fuck, like, why are you doing this?
Everything is
Fucked
for
up
my
all
those
family's
minions.
legacy.
Fuck you and all you stand for.
But yeah, and I remember a lot of times, yeah, you'd make, like, this fun fucking, like, chickpea pizza and shit. It was good. It was good stuff.
I have known
We hung a lot of times when we hung out. It was a lot of pizza.
My grandfather made
I played it once. It was like you gotta play this. So yeah. And then when I went and visited you the one time, you did the same thing with that Doctor Who game.
all by my hand. My great hounds by thief. We earn our peaceful
I
conquest.
just turned my pickaxe into an axe. Which feels less fun to me.
Yeah.
Why is my weapon saying it's broken? I repaired it like 3 times.
Wrath will be met with
Okay,
wrath.
inspect, repair, workbench, repair.
I could see who you would save at the end. Pretty sure I bought that just because I knew you were visiting. Aww. What game was that again? Was that on the
World
PlayStation
World
something?
ablaze to protect my family.
That was on a couple different consoles.
No, there was a Doctor Who one.
Oh. I don't know.
It was like a Doctor Who. I think it was like a side scroller.
No, I definitely look forward to D&D tomorrow. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It's just a matter of... I have some things thought out, so... And having your input does help, and it's just like... I might take some of it, but I might change some of it, because...
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
do-
yeah.
I
and
do
even
like the one message you sent me about, like, Jasper's parents, though, of the, like...
being just like not straight at least, and then so they mutually like go like, you know, sort of like are like, yeah. And
They're very straight presenting.
oh yeah, like they definitely just look like, you know, like a hetero couple kind of thing. The Eternity Clock, okay. Doctor Who and the Eternity Clock, okay.
Soul is strong.
Fuck you, ferals.
There's some on PS4 as well. I'll have to see, because we don't have any PlayStation ones. We just have Xbox and, like, Steam and shit.
My place in this
Where the
world.
fuck that bitch go?
I have earned it. Let for it.
Up your ass and around the corner.
No. I would know. Get out of here with your frosty shit. My frames keep dropping below 20 and it's hurt. It hurts.
Fuck, how does my pickaxe break so quickly?
Goddamn.
Like, why is it just not repairing?
I don't know. Oh, but
Like,
yeah.
it's consumed the materials like 3 times to repair it, but then it's like, oh, it's 1 hit from damage. It's like, what the hell? Oh well, baseball bat it is.
Through your balls and out your boner. That was his response to what you said. What was the thing you said? You said up your ass and something?
Up your ass and around the corner.
Yeah, and he said through your balls and out your boner. I've never heard that
Those
before.
who
Or I don't remember hearing that before.
I will prove you wrong.
Although he's not
Fuck off,
fucking
Mr.
CSing,
Handy.
but he got, I gave him 2 kills, but he's not getting any CS. What the fuck is this bro doing?
Through cunning, sweat, and looking for me.
I've been enjoying Fallout 76, but like, it gets glitchy.
Mm.
That incident.
I mean, it's to be expected. It is a Bethesda game. Though it's a lot more playable than when it first came out. This game was honestly untouchable when it first came out. Once I become a ghoul, I need to find a nice radioactive spot
See,
to
if
have
I'm
my
not
base.
fucking moving, my frames are at 30 the second I start moving. They're
No
dropping.
enemy or
Why are you
ally
being
will
so
stand in my
annoying?
way.
Wait, there was something I was... Oh, well, yeah, because, like, for that thing, too, it's, like, it's gonna be a while anyway from when we get to that. Like, unless for some reason, like, we all just, like, don't really do anything and we just, like, take 10 minutes to say what we do for each day or something.
I am right.
What? Wait, sorry, what?
I was just
We
saying, like,
jumped
you know,
topic.
I was just saying that, like, with, like, when Micah and Jasper, like, do, like, meet up again, the drink emojis and the, what? Fuck is all that? Is that a glass, a lemon? I don't know what that other one is, and then the...
Even for the road.
I can like hear it in my head, but I don't know what the words are. I can't remember. Like around the
Ooh,
corner,
you're
poop
full
is
of
made. That's what it means.
Red Scorpion.
Yeah. What I was saying was that, like, you know, for the meeting thing, like, I know you said you're gonna, like, you know, change some stuff, or whatever, but milk, lemonade.
Trust must be earned. You are ever worthy.
But you know, it's gonna
Fucking
be
Red Scorpion.
it's gonna be like a while, because we're at least like, you know, another 6 days just of travel, give or take weather, to get there. So and then I was saying, like, unless you know, it's gonna be like, you know, it's gonna be a while unless for some reason, like, you know, we do decide not to stop anywhere else and then we just like fast track through days for some reason because there's nothing else we're doing, which is, you know, unlikely, but like whatever. But that's, I was like,
I'll
that,
be
yeah.
real. That area, the reason that the aerial combat was planned was because of that area.
Yeah.
It might be fast tracking a bit, but we'll kind of see
Yeah,
when
so
we get
yeah,
there.
so like I'm not trying to rush or whatever, but like in case for some reason that's what everyone wants to do or whatever, and then we just spend a few days on the airship and we just take like 10-20 minutes or something per day to like do whatever because we don't have anything else like going on,
A month.
then
There is no difference.
unless that happens, like, you know, it'll be a while, so it's not like you have to like rush to plan the thing anyway. That's what I was trying to get at there.
I am not ghoulified yet. I cannot take this level over ads. Second I hit level 50, I'm going ghoul.
I've fought and won countless battles.
Oh, the game cracker. I guess just the host of this world's internet is shit. Squirrels! I want to hit the squirrels with a bat.
You have no back.
Let's go, you mutated little bastards.
An ally has been slain.
For blood.
Sorry,
An ally
killing
has been slain.
killing mutated animals in Fallout. I say weird shit, you know this.
Yeah,
I
it's
will
fine.
live to see tomorrow.
At least I'm not playing Binding of Isaac. Your chat would be in for a lot of weird sayings if I was playing that.
I mean, that's probably like better because I mean it's more exciting.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright, I'll do the
I did
protest
not
march.
truly
Ooh,
know
rat
love
toad.
Until I held Kino in my arms for the first time.
Fuck you, frog. Excuse me.
An ally has been slain.
I will never stumble, never break.
Wait, I'm level 9, get first sight word.
Can you get your mutated dog off of me? Thank you.
No!
I'll break your Nico knees.
Mercy is foolish.
Keep walking,
We do
woman.
what we must to survive.
Alright, let's go find the protesters and cave their heads in. And pull a fucking America right now. Did I say that last part out loud?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna ring a fire.
Medallas are loyal to our own.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Come on, any more protesters? Come on. You guys usually hang out here. I just... Look, I got an event. It's for killing you. Come on, Scorched.
Kino,
Where are you?
My son, you were a fool.
Bad greenskin. Just because you got forced evolutionary virus
Perhaps there's
doesn't mean you can withstand a bat.
with you.
Come on, where are you, protesters?
Your turret has been destroyed.
America, fuck yeah! Fuck no!
An ally has been slain.
Ooh, protester. Come here, motherfucker. Let's just re up some health.
Your
Because now the
turret has been
floaters are
destroyed.
coming in.
Strength deepens with sacrifice, and I have given everything.
Why would you send the robots in, dipstick? They attack me too. Oh my god, this gun
and
takes forever
spoil
to
the
reload.
young. This world is unforgiving.
Okay, apparently they all died.
With precision!
And I'm over encumbered.
Wow. A surrender, really? Rude. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Recipe, Mentas. Yay, drugs!
Snuck a Malaysia in there. Is it a bunch of cheese? Oh, US, 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 MY. Oh, my eyeballs.
I'm gonna say it. Fallout and Wally are perfect examples of what happens when corporations take over the world and are run by rich idiots.
Oh, for sure. It's like, 100%. Okay, if I just close the client. I don't know why that was so painful. Fucking ridiculous. I just minimize that. Oh, I didn't see that you sent another message there that got stopped by the moderator. Something like fuck my ass with a rusty hammer.
No, it's with a... You don't fuck the ass with a rusty hammer. You eat my ass with a straw. Suck my ass with a straw.
Oh my god. I don't know, I want to play more, but hopefully maybe if I close it and open it again, it should work. Because I just, restarted my computer, the other day. Oh wait, maybe if I close
Knock, knock,
Steam...
anybody home? I'm coming in.
Oh! So, did you want to hear what happened in the mage campaign on Saturday? The one where I was trying to find the ways to incapacitate them as thoroughly as possible without killing them, because if I kill them, it resets. Oh, there's an update. There we go.
Yeah, your mage campaign honestly confuses me because so much goes on, but I'm down to listen.
Okay. So,
so much goes on with that, it's hard to keep track.
Oh, yeah. But so basically, when we start, I'll just tell you, the best parts. But when we started, I rolled really good for my initiative again. But did say to, my son, I was like, oh, should I just, reset or whatever? We can make a plan. I, set a plan I was gonna do, can kill myself and reset, and then we can try and get the other key. But then I did a bunch of research and looked it up, that I was like, I need a way to just turn off just their somatic nervous system and leave their automatic nervous system on. So they can't do anything, but their body won't die. Okay? And then I figured out a way for that, and I was like, I'll use life and stuff and this and that to specifically target the electric pulses going from their brain to only their somatic nervous system. And he was like, yeah, you can do that, this or that. And I sent him a list of numbered things that I wanted to do that I didn't want the other people to know I was doing or preparing or trying to do unless I succeeded. Because some of them were doing some stuff too that they was trying to keep secret. And so I wanted to do that too. Because even if you're not intentionally metagaming, you might accidentally, or something might make you think of something else differently. And then there is one person in it a little bit who, I still don't necessarily think he's fully intentional, but he kind of does do the little bit of metagaming stuff. And then I'm like, well, no, not letting you figure that out. So I prepared the spell while we were doing some other stuff. And I, got the success for this or that, and prepared it enough so that it could last for 9 turns. And then I was like, okay, that's enough. I'll do my other stuff. So I have the immunity for the sonic attacks, fire, and electricity. And then I had that prepared. And then we also went and got some augments things in this place with these radioactive animals or something. And then it was that part was kind of frustrating, because they were like, oh, well, yeah, animal themed superpowers. And I was like, but what does that mean? I was like, what do you mean animal themed superpowers? Just pick one. I was like, I don't know what they are. And he told me like animals and stuff, but I was like, I still don't know what those powers would be. And I tried looking it up and during the other turns, and I was like, I still don't understand. But then I was like, well, the scorpion one, is that like, would that be like armor or poison or like what? And he's like, oh, the scorpion one, you get like a tail and it can like, you can have a poison on it. I was like, okay. And then I messaged him that I want the poison to put people to sleep specifically, like quickly or whatever. And then so I was like, okay, and then I prepared like a danger sense, which is what I like was we were coming to explaining it to, like Midoriya has, right? And so having like a reaction to it, so my reaction, danger sense reaction, was specifically with this tail, that if I'm not conscious aware of it, but I have this like secondary sort of nervous system thing, and someone who is not like, you know, my son or the the symbiote that I hormoned onto my side, then like I would immediately, like the tail would go and like sting them with it to put them to sleep. And so I had the spell prepared, and I sent like an invisible scrying ball, because the one person I have, like she could like look through stuff or whatever, look in mines or whatever, and she found like the area where the people were, and then she's like, oh, like yeah, like and Carnage is there, and like, you know, whatever, this or that. And then so since I knew where it was, I was able to send, you know, like an invisible scrying orb down to that area. So I couldn't hear things, but I could see what was going on. I could see them preparing something, doing something, building some sort of weapon thing, but I don't really know what it was. And then I think when like my son Dylan was like, oh, like, you know, we should probably like do something before they have too much time to prepare. So then on the next turn, I got them because I was like, you know, similar to like D&D, like you have like an action, like, I mean, you don't have bonus action stuff in that, but you basically have like an action, which would be like an attack or something, or whatever, this or that, and like a move and like your talk one and whatever. So I was like, I used my talk to like, I like three-weight the whole thing so I can max myself and I can have my action. So I had Psylocke connect the three of our minds so I could visually share with them my plan and tell them a few words, and then had my son teleport just me at first because we didn't reset, so his doubles are gone, and if he dies, he's just gone. So I was like, here's the plan. Teleport me over here. I will blast them with this spell. Hopefully it works, you know, visually, because I was like, if it doesn't, then I'll just die or kill myself and then we'll reset and it's, you know, kind of fine. But if I am good, then you can come after. But like I had Psylocke connect our minds so I could telepathically tell them that, and then had my son just teleport me down there. So all I had used was my talk. I didn't use my action. I talked to them and then did that, and then so like delegated the other tasks basically, right? And then so I get down there and immediately fire my thing, and I had said it was going to be like sort of like a cone or whatever of like a mist and whatever. The other two symbiotes, they did heal. The one that I got really depressed that they healed him and then he wanted to kill himself again, and then Carnage just ate him, and I was like, pat. But so I teleported myself down there, shot my thing, and got hit both, you know, Carnage and Doom with it, and they both went down. So Carnage might be a little bit difficult because it's Matt, like Murdoch and Carnage in there.
Which is a horrifying combination.
Yeah.
Just thinking of the fact.
Oh yeah. But it's like evil Matt Murdoch from one of those specific universes. And so like, so with this,
the one that runs the hand and is the Kingpin?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, the Gwen Stacy universe.
Yeah, and sure. I don't know the whole details of it, but maybe, probably. And so with him having the symbiote, the symbiote could help him, like, you know, sort of heal back up or whatever, or this or that, or, you know, sort some stuff out, but that could still take some time. And also, earlier at one point, Carnage did get a little bit mouthy or something, and then Matt, like, consumed him, but then he, like, botched one of his rolls, so then Carnage started coming back a bit. So he's back there, but he'll be annoyed. So it's like, does he even want to help? You know? But that still buys me some time. But with Doom, and I guess, so Doom / Neil deGrasse Tyson had prepared a counterspell thing that he could do. But the stipulation for it was that if he had spheres in the magic pool, if he had power in the type of magic that was being cast, and he had no power in the spheres of life, which is entirely what my spell was for. So, because afterwards he was like, wait, I was preparing this like counterspell thing or this or that, and then Klein was like, oh, like, yeah, you were, and he was like, but you could have done that if it was spheres that you have anything in, but you don't. This is life, buddy. You don't have any life power. And then I was like, oh my god, I was so excited. I was like, fuck, it fucking worked. So now I just have to deal with the other two symbiotes in the room. After I witnessed something invisible consume the other one, which I can just presume is Carnage, even though he's like, oh, well, don't say things like, oh, I have an inkling that they're over there or whatever. I was like, okay, fine, that's fine. And so I'm gonna like, I planned out my 15 words.
I'm having trouble cracking what you're saying, honestly. Because you're saying a lot and my brain is like trying to comprehend it, but it's so
well, I
fucking
did an
much.
epic fucking thing where, yeah, I delegated the things, got Psylocke to character our minds, got my son to teleport me down by myself, shot my wave of my, like, coma spell, basically. So I specifically only shut off their somatic nervous system, which is all your voluntary movements, without touching their automatic nervous system. So they can't do shit, but their body is still alive and keeping them alive. And they're like that for 9 turns. So I have
Thank
50...
you for dumbing it down so I can
Yeah, no. I'm just, you know, I did sort of get a little bit all over the place, so I'm just like going to like the main points. So I have 54 in time.
I'm genuinely saying thank you for dumbing it down for me so I can comprehend.
You're welcome.
Like, I'm not being sarcastic. Thank you. I can comprehend that a lot
You're
more.
welcome. So I have 54 in-world time seconds, 9 turns, to sort out something here. And so I want to, and so I've planned out like my 15 words. Wait, I think I wrote them down. Let me find it. Where is it?
My other curious I am, bitch.
But yeah, I was so excited, and because that's like where we left off. Oh, but yeah, and then so like, oh wait, where the fuck did I put it? Or did I put it somewhere else? I'll have to find it. And what was the thing? So yeah, so there's just these 2 other symbiotes. I think it's like Riot and Fury or something. I can't remember which one I made really depressed.
Oh god.
But there's those 2 left. So I have my 15 words planned out somewhere where, because for 2 turns, I think the 3 of our minds are like psychically connected. So I can tell them, be like, okay, you can come now or whatever. Like we need to, and then I'm prioritizing, like we gotta be like, get the key, and like gesture at the 2 symbiotes, be like, consume them or turn them, you know, or convert them, basically. Like, should we just eat them and maybe level up or something? Because me and my son are both different symbiote things. And if we eat them, then they're just like out of the game. And then there's like no chance for them to go back or whatever. But then also, like, I don't want to upset Psylocke because she is also one of the symbiotes. And if for some reason she wouldn't like that, I don't want her to have a reason to go against me. That's what I'm going to ask. And be like, just the general people. And be like, okay, like, so, yeah. So I'm going to be like,
Gone is the golden boy. The
you know,
dream, the brighter
like, get the key, like,
What's
you know,
left to
consume or
do
convert,
on a mission.
and then gesture at the 2 of them, like, make this longer and do what we need with, like, you know, the computer thing, because what we need to do is dismantle, I think, or something, the computer and do some sort of thing, because if Doom, you know, gets the 3 keys, and Matt, even though Matt and Carnage just kind of like want to watch the world burn, kind of like, but Doom wants to like take over everything. But if they get the keys, they'll turn on the machine and it will free us from the chrono lock that we're in, but it will also like fuck up and wipe all the brains of the people like on Earth or whatever. And
I prefer Dr. Doom over Donald Trump.
yeah. So we need to like dismantle the thing, and so we need the 3 keys to like basically access the thing and dismantle it or whatever. But I'm like, yeah. So we have like almost a minute. Cause I'm like, yeah, I think it's like we need to like deal with those 2 symbiotes, either eat them or convert them to our side. and then also like, you know, figure out a way to make the thing that I successfully did to the other two longer or whatever, and
The arcane. It's
and then do the shit we need to do at the computer. And so if I can figure out the stuff the right way to do it, and if we do everything right and I get prepared and something properly beforehand, I might just win this Saturday. And I didn't even think I had a chance to fucking win at all. But yeah, we'll see.
These motherfuckers are dropping a nuke. Where are they dropping the nuke?
I can bring us back from the brink.
Where's the fucking nuke?
Power corrupts.
Okay, that scares me. I can't see where the nuke is.
Flux resolved.
Sorry. I got
No, you're
distracted
okay.
by a nuclear strike is imminent. Opens up map to see if I'm in the blast radius. Can't see blast radius. The fuck?
The fuck?
A moment's
I don't
rest
like
is
invisible nukes. Because, like, I can't survive it on my high-level character.
gaining distance.
Well, good luck with winning your thing, by the way. That sounds
Thank you.
a lot.
I mean, yeah,
That sounds like a
I basically successfully put the two of them in a fucking coma for 54 seconds.
Opening fire.
And so they're out of the game for 9 turns. And so if I can figure something out, I can just fucking, you know, win. And that'll be amazing.
Gaining distance.
Ooh, this is dangerous potatoes. Oh, there we go. I leveled up. Nice. Ah, that's not enough. I should just back. Why am I still here?
Wrong move. Flux
Ah!
The body gives out, but the will
I wonder if he'll
keeps going.
come at me. Probably not.
Take cover,
I
shopkeeper.
fucking win,
It's
bitch.
madness out there.
He tried to fucking go past my turret and kill me as I was recalling, but I recalled just as he got there. That was epic.
Nice.
He like jumped over that. I mean, he didn't die or anything, but
Flux resolved. Hammer break.
also I'm playing Jace, so I'm like getting in my
Opening fire.
Myco mood.
Cannon steady.
Let's go with Suino.
Hammer braced.
Oh. I'm so glad, like, that I, as, like, Splice,
Resolved.
I'm so glad that I could intimidate the party without doing anything. I barely did any intimidation. Everyone, is the food poisoned?
Well, I think that was just mostly like he got out before I hit him too. I wasn't trying to kill him though.
Making impact.
No, I enjoyed that scene. It made me feel really good, like, kind of the...
Distance.
So what the fuck happened? Wait, what do you mean she's excited to see us? Just the whole thing made me really happy.
Yeah, no, that was good. It was really good.
Because it's like, I felt super scary, and I did barely anything, and I loved it.
First
The
blood.
blood on my hands.
It's like, haha, I'm the threat.
Fire.
But yeah, so I think we left off, so we're gonna be like going like for dinner, meeting you guys for dinner and stuff. Although I
Why
didn't
am I
really
thinking-
consider the fact that
If I had seen
What?
I saw.
Sorry, I just randomly started taking like 30 rads a second. I'm just gonna rat away.
Cannon steady.
It was kind of just meet up for dinner, but even then that might change a little bit.
Out of mercy.
Excuse me. I don't normally drink pop.
Forward. Hammer braced.
Oh, is that where the crater is? Why do I keep thinking it's downwards?
Opening fire. Flux resolved.
I just want to become a ghoul and fuck with people. Set up one of the most toxic camps, but I gotta get to level 50. And this character's only level 30.
Making impact.
Yeah, but let me know when you're done streaming so we could have
Yeah.
a private talk.
I'm just gonna play this one more game. I'll be done anyway.
No worries, like, I'm not trying to rush you, I'm just like,
Flux resolved.
hey, let me know just so that way I know when, sort of thing. That is all I ask.
Mhm.
I don't know why I keep thinking that's someone else. So where would Foundation be then? 'Cause I don't think I found that on my other file either.
Hammer braced.
An ally has been slain.
9 rods a second, okay. Why is this area so radiated? Ah, that's why it's so radiated.
One out there making impact.
19 rods a second. Yay, radiation! Let's just take another rat away. Soon, radiation will be my bestest friend. We'll just jump into the most toxic wastelands I can find and be like, this is fine. Hey, rad scorpions. Come here, fuckers. Take me home.
Closing in.
Obviously, I'm not singing all the songs just for copyright reason.
Flux resolved.
Yeah, I mean, if you like sing like little
Oh,
bits
that's
of
a-
stuff or whatever, that's generally fine. Like, I mean,
That is
You're
a
not doing the
glowing
whole
rad
thing.
scorpion.
Intensify.
Yeah, that's why I'm only doing a little bit. Oh, I hate rad scorpions in any fucking Fallout.
To the bitter end.
Especially when playing melee. You glowing bastard. Fuck both you pricks. Okay. Now that that's done, take that moment to breathe.
Doesn't mean safe.
No, I look forward to my
Fuck.
game tomorrow.
I fucked up.
Okay, fixed token dispenser. Not to kill a couple of rad scorpions.
Takes
I should have
one
known better
error
than to
set off a
poke
chain
the
reaction.
lizard.
Enemy killing spree.
At first, I ordered my back.
The point of no
Enemy double
return is
kill.
long behind us. Closing in. Opening fire.
Ooh, Nuka Cherry. I like Nuka Cola, even though it's all irradiated to fucking back.
The hammer feels heavier somehow.
Especially Quantum. Oh, what's the key ingredient in Quantum? Nuclear waste. But isn't it supposed to be a pop? Exactly my point.
Cannon steady.
It's the exact reason that it's bad.
Dust. Closing in. Gaining distance.
Ooh, look at all this wood.
Did that properly that time.
An enemy has been slain.
Fucking the one day me and the partner were we were playing Stardew, and I was just chasing them around with a fucking eggplant, be like, just take my eggplant and like it. That, or anytime they walk by, I pull out hardwood, and I'm like, damn. Just purely for the jokes. Okay.
Send me back. I'll return where I'm needed. I swear it.
I don't really want to do that mission yet. Why am I up a cliffside? That always ends badly for me. Hooray, fall damage. I'm not in power armor, so fall damage is a thing. It's funny, I love the design of power armor in any Fallout game, but when playing Fallout, I just despise using it.
Another down. Flux result.
That's a bear.
Opening fire.
That bear.
Break. Flux result.
Hi, Yogi, how's it going? Here's your picnic basket, bitch.
Hours spent laboring in a lab, arguing in a
Oh,
council.
I always forget how much
Look
they
what
hit like a
that
truck in
does.
LA builds. Oh, like, I love the idea of power armor. I love the look of it in games, but it's just like,
Has been slain.
I don't know. Using it is so much upkeep.
Escaping won't free
Bad
me.
bear.
The things
Bad
I
dog.
leave behind.
Come on. Come here, you mutated piece of shit.
Gaining distance.
Bad cockroach. What the hell? Okay.
Closing in. Cannon steady.
Oh, hey. How's it going, buddy?
Making impact.
That's a weird place for a corn to be sprouting out, but sure. I opened a porta potty and corn was growing out of it.
No
Yeah, that is
comfort
weird.
looking to the skies. Any
Like,
second,
well, I
they
guess,
could
like,
be
An
ripped
enemy
apart.
has been slain.
you don't, your body doesn't actually really dissolve corn, which is why you see it when you shit, so I
Yeah.
guess it makes sense.
home again.
Which is the
Even
reason I
further
actually
to go
don't
to
like
make
corn.
home safe. Opening fire.
Your body doesn't dissolve of any nutrients from it.
If tomorrow's a question, today's our.
That's why I've never liked it, personally.
Result.
How's your Jace game going?
Enemy double kill.
I mean, it's fine.
An enemy
We
has
gotta
been
stop
slain.
meeting like this, Urgot. Gotta anticipate it.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy is unstoppable.
Unmade, made again. I never know how much of me is left. Closing in. Opening fire. Split it.
Oh!
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Need to recover. No hex tech, no miracle cures.
Weapon. I need a shovel. Shovel's a two-handed. Oh, that was a daily quest? That was fairly fucking
Strike
easy.
first to stay alive.
Ooh, red stag stew.
Cannon steady.
Let's go drugs!
An ally has been
Flux
slain.
result.
An enemy has
Opening
been slain.
fire.
Double kill.
No more warnings. Flux result. Intensify.
Generates toxic goo.
Cannon steady. Making impact.
You can't beat the chems? At least you can beat the container. Includes blue and yellow variants.
Shut down.
Ha ha ha! I got the turret and I got away, fucker!
A life's work.
An enemy has been slain.
Look back, and I'm lost in a dream. Look forward, and I'm stuck in a nightmare.
How do I add that?
Like, can
Oh,
you
you
guys
change your
listen to me
appearance
when I'm fucking pinging things? For the love of God.
Menu. How do I...
Piltover won't pay the price.
Atom shot, maybe?
Flux resolved.
Oh, they're selectable in the Pip-Boy. Okay, so if I go in here and go to stats. Oh, is that how you do it? Ah, I never knew how to do that.
That dust.
Ah, that's how you do it. Okay, that was bothering me for a while. Now, how do I make the camera? I'll have to look that up.
Has destroyed
Opening fire. Fight beside me.
Fuck, my baseball bat's almost out. Let's leave this server, because this one kept crashing on me when I tried to repair my shit. Are you winning, son?
Making impact.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Gaining distance.
Incoming.
Yes, how do you
Yeah,
get
we got
that?
fucking dragon. Let's go, bitches.
Hammer strength.
Oh! Damn, I died.
Okay, so I have to find a broken camera, which can be... Okay, let's travel back to my base. What? You motherfucker! Do I have any grilled red steak?
They'll have to bury me deeper than that.
Yes! Haha. Fuck your over encumbered rule. Okay.
Progress is paved with impossible decisions. I've watched the road. I've made my choices. Closing in. Flux resolved. Flux resolved. Cannon steady. Closing in. Opening fire.
I can plant a meat fruit, a corn, and a melon. And a melon, no?
that part around a bit. That's good. I think our jungler's like trying a new jungler, and they were like, "Oh, I should have just stuck to Viego." And I'm like, "No, I mean, like, you should learn new people." And our ADC is like their 4th game, whatever, with Senna, and so I was just like, "Oh, we'll just, you know, like this for that." And
Our only chance at peace is the one we make.
okay, yeah,
I would
we're
make
gonna
better
get
armor
that.
eventually. Okay, hopefully I can repair my shit in the game, not just take my stuff.
Our work felt like breakthrough after breakthrough, until it all broke down. Closing in.
Okay, well, what is the difference between 8 times 8? I think I'll stick with that. So if I go to scrap, and then I go to weapons, and I go to combat shotgun. I do want to try the perfect storm gun out, because
Killing spree. Double kill. Has been slain.
Opening fire.
Killing spree.
Whatever's closing in.
okay, it's literally just an Uzi. Alright, I'm okay with that shit.
Your team has destroyed
Cannon steady.
Okay, where is that in regards to where I am? Along
Making impact.
that road? Okay, so if I'm technically there, it's along that road down to 60,
Our survival means your end.
right by Uncanny Caverns. Ah, Lord. It's about there. Okay. Knowing that,
The man
now
of
I can try it.
progress died a
And do that
figurehead
shit.
and crawled out of the grave a fighter.
Okay. What quests do I have? Build that, which I don't care for that one. Let's see.
I pity you. Quest resolved.
Okay, custom markers down that way, so that's the way we go. Is it a close game, or is it just you steamrolled?
It was not great, and then
That does some damage. Holy shit! Why didn't I not go for automatic weapons earlier in this game?
Shut down. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a
I mean, I think we're gonna win. I mean, I just died with someone else or whatever, but we were 3v2, and then the rest of it's pushing.
inhibitor.
So we're kind of doing fine. We chilling. We're in the base.
Nice.
We're in the enemy base.
Double kill.
I went and we got the one bot turret and stuff, and it's cool.
Okay, so it was definitely that world was definitely the issue,
Down.
or not. Apparently, I can't repair my fucking pickaxe. Hey, what the fuck?
Destroyed a turret.
Hold on. Go here.
Oh, they surrendered.
I just can't equip my pickaxe now. I repaired it, I just can't equip it.
Oh, apparently someone left, but I wonder when they left exactly, because... wait, who was their support? I don't remember. Oh, Panther man.
How's the kitty cat doing?
He's doing good. Although I should play with him some more, but yeah. I think on like
Is he
Sunday
just,
he
like,
kept going up
staring at you?
downstairs. No, I don't actually know where he is right now. Wait a second. Might be in his box. No. Might be downstairs. Oh, there he is. It's like he heard. Be talking to him.
I love my favorite kitty boy.
It's like he heard you because he just meowed at me, even though you're on my headphones.
Tell him I love him.
Yeah. Snowy loves you. Yeah. Hi. Who's the cutie baby press press? Meow.
He's such a good boy.
Well, that's good. That makes me feel good because when people think like, he's good or he seems happy and this and that, because then like, you always like get a little bit worried if you're doing the right things. Like not as much as like, kids or something, right? But I think we brought him on a couple cottage trips and stuff and this and that and then yeah, like some of my family was like, oh yeah, he seems to be like, enjoying stuff, this and that. And I was like, oh good, because like sometimes like I worry, like I should play with him more. But anyway, I'm gonna say bye to the stream. Even though my camera wasn't working, I didn't feel like trying to sort it out today. So just like, thank y'all for popping in. That was fun. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, but I don't know, experimenting stuff. And then, but I'll see y'all later. Until next time, take care.
Y'all should come back to this stream. This person's a badass, and you should watch more of them.
Aw, thank you.